Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. This is B with PharaohsTarot, and I'm here with your weekly elemental air gang reading. Okay, thank y'all so much for being here. I truly appreciate y'all. All right, your cards to pull. Before we get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all that information is in the description box below. I said this last week. I will say it again. Thank you so much for 300 subscribers to the channel. It's a little more than that now. So we're just climbing and climbing. It's only up from here. I'm just so thankful for all the beautiful souls that have come to allow me to read for y'all, to support the community. And so let's just keep this thing going, all right? Remember our summer sale, 30% off all tarot readings. Visit the link in the description box, www.PharaohsTarot.com, and select your reading and head straight to the checkout because the coupons are already applied. All right, gang. All right, Aqua, let's get it. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Queen of Wands, the Sun, Two of Cups, King of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Tower. Okay, this is a new cycle that you were in. Okay, you were feeling yourself with this Sun card. It's just a glorious energy. You were in a space of vibrant, it's giving heavy Leo. You could have heavy Leo in your chart. Yeah, you were just feeling very confident. You may have been approached, or you may have approached another fire sign. And I say another because you just have a lot of fiery energy, but you were coming out. You were a major catalyst. Your healing was a major catalyst with this Wheel of Fortune for this new beginning. You started to appreciate the uniqueness in what you brought to the table. It could have been like a physical thing that you saw as a flaw, and now you see it as your own beautiful quirk. It could have been like, you know, anything that you could have saw as a flaw. The way you speak, the way you dress. You started to use that. You used that for your benefit. So you could have created a business out of it. You could have, I heard, work wonders. That is so intense. So you got the Five of Wands. Yeah, there was a bit of conflict that came. It could have been like a little bit of a power struggle, maybe between you and another leader because you were feeling yourself, or maybe between other people with this Five of Wands because, you know, maybe they weren't used to you really standing out like that, like really being all in the, you know, just being out there, being in your energy, you know, talking your talk, just being vibrant. But with this Two of Cups here, yeah, it could have been a lot of combative energy if it was in the workplace. It started off really beautifully. Two of Cups, equal give and take, romantic, platonic, or business. The emotion was there, but I feel like it was like somebody had to be a leader. So maybe the more masculine energy was like, but I'm still that dude. You know what I mean? I'm still that, or something like that. Take it how it resonates, but they wanted victory over stability. They would rather, it's like this energy of somebody being like, I'd rather sink this ship than allow you to steer it. Like, it's giving toxic. But something happened, the Tower happened, maybe a major argument went down. And with this Two of Pentacles, it could have been pulling away, like it was a job. I'm getting like something happened where maybe you pulled away, and so maybe you had to like what's the word I'm looking for? Proportionate, like move around funds or something like that, or prioritize what you wanted, you know what I mean? Because now that something was no longer there were no longer two people. The foundation wasn't built on earth energy. I don't see any pentacles here. I don't see any grounding force. I just see pure, fiery, beautiful, vibrant, having fun, connection. Emotional support was definitely there, but there was no grounding force. And that's where the Tower always comes in, when there's not a good foundation. I don't see any swords either, so maybe communication wasn't on part of where it needed to be either. All right, and so you got the World with the Hierophant, the Empress, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. You got the World card with the Hierophant, and the Mage's coming out in full force. The Divine is like, okay, you asked for this new cycle, and now you are in it. Come on. It's like, I told you on the last read how much I love Venus energy every time it pops out. And so the Empress is here, full force. You could have Taurus in your chart, or just really working on valuing yourself, allowing yourself to enjoy the pleasures of life. being very steady, getting in a stable routine. Okay, I feel like establishing something permanent. Okay, get into the energy of long-term thinking. Okay, like if this is a business situation, like looking at the long-term plan, like 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the line, like how do I want this to look? What's my ultimate goal? If it's a marriage situation that you're wanting to, like really getting serious about the idea of long-term commitment. How does that look? What do you need to work on internally? What are your non-negotiables with a partner? It's an ending to just like doing things like a bit frivolously. You're being more confident in yourself, and they're highlighting this Leo energy again. And so you know, they travel in pride, but you're becoming the leader of your life. Okay, you're not just going with the flow so much. Maybe you are taking a minute to pause and think about a decision. Okay, a decision that needs to be made. You're abundant. You're in this abundant energy. You have a lot at your disposal. You have a lot that you're responsible for. You could be a mom now. You could be a wife now. You could be a business owner. It's something that has come into your awareness that you're realizing like, oh, okay, no, this is major. I really need to pay attention to this. And so you got the Ace of Wands with the Eight of Wands with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Look at these two gifts from the Divine. This is gorgeous. I just heard drop shipping, so maybe some of y'all get into that. But you got the Ace of Wands with the Eight of Wands, okay? Something is coming in quickly, and I feel like with these two added up, it's 9. So you're going to be kind of defensive because of the pace that is coming. I feel like you're going to liken it to something that happened in the past, and instead of making it, initially that's going to be your reaction to liking it to something. But with this Page of Pentacles, you're going to be willing to invest. And because you make an investment, and the Page is not like a major... it's a step in the direction, it's a message, okay? It's something in the direction of a fulfilling situation, and the Divine is going to meet you more than halfway, okay? Creating stability in an emotional situation, okay? You're being illuminated, so this could be like a heart chakra awakening. You could be crying, releasing a lot, and then like the after effect of this, a major release, it's just like pure bliss. It's like pure ecstasy, just like joy, just such an amazing release after like one of those like deep. They don't happen. I can't say for y'all, but it doesn't happen a lot. But when it does, you feel like how you feel like going back to the Creator. It's like such an amazing love energy. It's just like how you were, how you see children, and they're saying hey to everyone, and like it's like they don't have that block that you develop, that defense mechanism that you have, that society construct. It's just like pure positive energy. It's just such a beautiful space to be in. But you have this, you are a badass full of life, love, and possibilities. And so slow that down. You are a badass full of life, love, and possibilities. Okay, so anything you want is at your disposal. It's giving Magician card. I don't see it out here, but you have all the tools you need. You have the inspiration you need, you have the love you need, and you have the status. So you got the King of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So you could be dealing with, or maybe you're being stubborn, holding on to something from the past. You're kind of being like in the shadow side of Taurus energy, if you have that in your chart, or you're just embodying that. Or you could be holding on to when people didn't value you, and so you're moving forward with the protective shield, with that memory going on. Could three of coins here, some sort of partnership, some sort of one pentacle there, sort of fighting off some sort of communication, some decision with this King of Swords. Could be dealing with another air sign or another earth sign. But it's something you're holding on to from your past, that left you alone, that sort of left you feeling left out, maybe left your pockets a little less than what they were before. But this non-communication is causing illusions, because if you don't communicate, you don't get the energy out there. It just stays inside and it becomes mental swords. And the King of Swords is very balanced in their communication. So this could be someone coming in to communicate with you, wanting to transform a situation here. But with the Seven of Cups, there's an opportunity. The Seven of Cups is not just illusions, it's also opportunities, okay? Because you got a lot of different choices, but it becomes an illusion when you're not being true to yourself and what you really want. And then you're like, I got all these options. No, you don't. If you really are honest about what you want, you see the option that you want. It's an illusion when you're not clear about what you want. Yeah, it's like that Alice in Wonderland thing. When the Cheshire Cat asks Alice, where are you going? And she says, I don't know. And the Cheshire Cat is like, well, any road will take you there. So it's like, you got to have your compass. You got the Justice. There you are, Libra. Boom. With the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. There's that Ace. There's that Earth Ace with the High Priestess and the Hanged One here, okay? So there is, you know, wish fulfillment is going to... You know it's going to bring you wish fulfillment. You're very intuitive. You could have Cancer in your chart. You know that... so they're highlighting 8 of Cups within this 9. So you walked away from something to go to the 9. So it's like you're aware of your journey. You're aware of what you've had to give up to get to this point. You are appreciating and valuing yourself for your strength, for your love, for your consistency, discipline. Durability isn't the right word, but your persistence, your strength, is something that you carry within you that makes you so powerful. It's like knowing who you are. And then you're gonna have this gift of stability. It could be like an investment, a windfall, or just a brand new start. But this is the divine doing their part, and you just embracing who you are and loving on yourself. It's a lot of self-love, spending a lot of quality time with yourself. And in that space, you will get the illumination of this Hanged One. Okay, you pull yourself back in order for you to understand how to move forward. Okay, they're highlighting the fishnets under this under these red pants. So something is kind of like holding you back, but it's see-through. It's like you feel like you're looking at something from another perspective. And it's going to be clear, like, how you're caught up. It's going to be clear, like, how your mental is caught up or how your mind got caught up in something in the past. Page of Swords. A message is coming in, a message of truth, a message of clarity, or you're delivering the message. But that's what's going to be the catalyst. They are advising you to speak what you realize from this situation. When you get the clarity, send the message or give the message. Something like that. Send it out or something. You got the Hermit with the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, 2 Knights with the Death card, Scorpio energy, 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. So there's a transformation happening here, but not after. You are really pulling yourself back. You got the Hangman card and you got the Hermit card. So you're really going within, because this is a major decision that you have to make. Like, they're really highlighting, like, you are really serious about starting something off on the right foot to build a firm foundation. Something you want to last for a very long time. And so, but out of this Hermit card, you're going to be moving into the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Okay? And so this energy isn't very matured yet. And so you're going to maybe just be mindful of energies that come in super swiftly, even if it's you wanting to say something super swiftly, because you have the Page of Swords. So this is you delivering a message and then acting on it. And so if you're acting in say this is a space like you are Swords, Cups, expressing your feelings, expressing how you feel, moving towards that energy, you can still take your time. It doesn't mean don't say it. It's just saying be mindful that this is like a new space for you. Maybe being this vulnerable is a new space for you. If it's a business situation, maybe you delivering a proposal or something like that, something that's close and dear to your heart, something like that. Be open to suggestions. Be open to a little conversation back and forth. But with the Scorpio energy here, it's a major transformation on being manipulated by saying you don't have a voice, your decisions are wrong, all of that toxic energy, because there's new love. I'm keep hearing Abraham Hicks, so maybe y'all been listening to a lot of Abraham Hicks lately. It's like, oh, there's new love here for you. Okay, don't allow fear to be a deterrent or a distraction. It's false evidence appearing real. Okay, that's what they were alluding to with that net. You feel like you're stuck, but it's really not that. Okay, there's like this map. It's like something. So something is like trying to distract you from the truth. I feel like that's why you're pulling back so much. Maybe something, and it's just a little annoyance. So just, you know, save your space, keep your energy clear, flow, maybe drink more water. But I'm gonna pull another Shaman Oracle card. While I'm pulling the card, like the video, please. I appreciate that, Libra. Join that community if you feel moved to subscribe. We would love to have you. And we're over on TikTok where we go live, okay? And Instagram, everything is at PharaohsTarot. Okay, let's tap in, Libra. I'm gonna put a little bit more sandalwood on the code right here. So we got flow. Yeah, it's time for you to take this journey, okay? Small and mighty, okay? Maybe the journey seems bigger than what you had a capacity for, but you are in Empress energy. You got everything you need. I feel like it's just you started this momentum and now you're realizing, oh, I'm on this path now. Something has to end. Like, it's becoming real to you. You're getting more grounded. You're seeing what it really is and what it really takes to get to where you want to go. And so 2 water cards came out. So it's about balancing your emotions. You may need to drink a lot more water at this time. Keeping your body clear and pure allows the messages, and like on a practical level, a grounded level, your body really needs water. That's really the only liquid that we need. Even if we're drinking juices, we technically should be eating the fruit, but drinking the juice is better than, you know, going and buying like something with high fructose syrup or some soda or something like that. But yeah, I'm getting you need to like really increase your water intake. Maybe even do some like water magic, or sit by water, meditate and pray by water, and just be. And so you can learn how to flow with these changes. Maybe I feel like some emotions need to come up. Something needs to flow. Something needs to get going. You got the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. All these Pentacles are coming in after this. Okay? Maybe something while you were single and satisfied with this 9 of Pentacles, something wasn't growing. All right? You were trying to figure out how to get something to grow, and it's because you needed it. You know, it's like that. Go quickly, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go together. And with this Hierophant, you want to build something stable. You want to build something that's going to last a long time. And it requires partnership. It requires, you know, maybe getting employees, or it requires you, if you're a business owner, it requires you being in some sort of romantic partnership as well. Maybe like power couple type vibes. But it's a lot of Pentacles on here, y'all. That's what's up, Libra. Yeah, cut away anything that hinders your unique expression of yourself, anything that tries to move you away from your natural connection with the spirit, with nature. Anyone, you know, on this channel, we believe in the Most High. So if you're in connections that don't align with your values or aren't equally yoked, it's time to cut those things away. Not in judgment, but you got to be equally yoked as you move through life. Everyone doesn't have to have the same beliefs, but we believe in love over here, high vibrational light energy, something bigger than ourselves that also connects us to everything. Okay, so you move in that energy, stay in contact with the high council. Okay, some of y'all are like really spiritually up there, which is dope. And you got the Adian cross. Now it's the time to make that decision. You're like having like dimensional shifts, something like that. That's why they want you to drink more water, to keep the circuits clear. And the Serpent, some sort of transformation that is happening to a situation that may have seemed hidden to you. So something that needed to go through different phases of maturation. Remember, the moon has different phases. Just because it's not the full moon doesn't mean it's not what you asked for. It's just the phase that it has to go through. It's like steps on the process. All right, Libra, hopefully this was helpful. I know it ran a little long today, but I'm here for y'all. Everything else you need is in the description box below. So much love and light to you. Namaste. I called y'all Libra again. Oh my God. This is for Aquarius. Lord, help me out. Maybe I have Libra in y'all chart. I'm sorry. Let's do it again. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius. Hopefully this is helpful. If it was, like, share, subscribe. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm gonna run it back and see if I called y'all Libra in the reading. If I did, I'm sorry. This is for the Aqua game. My bad, y'all. Love y'all. Namaste.